Quickly before we get into the video, guys, do me a favor. One of my friends recently launched an online business called Divisional Wholesalers. Right now, you can go purchase very good quality electronic accessories such as iPhone cases, AirPod cases, different kinds of technological accessories for a very affordable rate. They're very quality items. Please go ahead, check out Divisional Wholesalers. The link is in my description. Not an official sponsor yet, but hey, you know what? Gotta support my boys. With that being said, guys, let's get into the video.
Anyway, guys, welcome back to the AJ Plays channel, and the news just broke for the completed rosters for the NBA All-Star teams for 2022. We got the full list of starters and reserves for both conferences. I am going to give my opinion on each of these decisions, and then you know what, I'm gonna just show you more of my basketball knowledge rather than my love for wiffle ball, my addiction that needs to be fixed. But that's besides the point. Let's get started. So on Thursday, the Tom Brady expected to. I know. Stop reminding me. Stop reminding me. Stop reminding me. Thank you. On Thursday, the NBA announced the pool of players who were selected as reserves in the Eastern and Western Conference for the 2022 All-Star Game. Okay. Captains: DeMar DeRozan. Completely agree. He is having a really good season. Really good season in Chicago. Trae Young, I mean, Atlanta's not doing so well this season, but I guess as a player, he is doing what he can to really help them get into a play-in, hopefully playoff spot. Kevin Durant right now is considered to be one of the best players on the planet. Makes sense. Giannis in the front court, what are you going to expect from a two-time MVP and a Finals MVP? And Joel Embiid is also one of the best centers in basketball. Now, the Western Conference, Steph Curry makes sense. That makes complete sense. Ja Morant, yeah, what we have seen this year, Morant is doing really good. Like, he is taking a big step up, and he's the reason that the Grizzlies are a top 4 seed right now in the Western Conference. So that's really big, and I'm really happy for Ja Morant to just make that big step in his third year to become an all-star starter. That's pretty sick. LeBron James, you'll expect that front court. He's the captain. Yeah, whatever. I have no argument with that. Andrew Wiggins front court. Pulling up his stats here on my phone. So, as of today, he has 18.3 points per game, 2.1 assists, 4.3 rebounds. Those are, I think, career numbers for Wiggins. Does he deserve to be an all-star starter? We're going to see who they nominated as reserves and then go from there. Front court, though, Nikola Jokic, again, one of the best centers in the NBA. No issue with that. The reserves. Okay. Here we go. East guard. Zach LaVine. Completely makes sense. Yeah, there's nothing else I can say other than it just makes sense for LaVine to be there. Him and DeRozan, Nikola Vucevic, like the entire Bulls team is second right now. Just their team in general, altogether, even if some guys are injured, everyone's made contributions. Really good. It's really good to see. James Harden, he's been a little bit riddled by injuries and the virus, but that's okay. You know what? I respect it. It's fine. Jimmy Butler. The Miami Heat are doing so well this year. Jimmy Butler could very well be a starter, but he would be the one behind Durant, Giannis, or Joel Embiid to take a front court spot in case anybody else gets hurt. Chris Middleton front court. I don't know. Okay, give me a minute. I gotta pull up this guy's stats. Averaging about 20 points per game, 25 and 5. That's actually pretty impressive. For a number 2 option, I'd give it to him. I think I would. Jason Tatum is the fifth and final front court member for the East. Celtics, they're ninth right now as of today. They're not doing the greatest, but Tatum is continuing to do what he does best. Let's try to put the team on his back, averaging 26 points, 9 rebounds, and 4 assists per game. So you know what? Good for him. Yeah, it makes sense. Snubs. Don't exactly know for snubs who I'd say this makes sense to me. We have wild cards still to go through. Darius Garland. The Cavaliers this season have been really surpassing expectations, and Garland is a big part of that. So good for him on making a wild card spot. That really does make sense there. And your boy Freddie Van Vliet, let's go, baby. I didn't realize when I bought this guy's jersey, it may be a knockoff jersey. I didn't realize when I bought this guy's jersey back in like August that he'd be having a career season. My Raptors in general have been doing so well lately, so well against really good teams that if we can get some more wins together, we're actually gonna get in a good spot in the East. And Van Vliet's a big part of that. He's been leading the team, putting this young core on his back. Him and Siakam. Siakam could very well be another front court reserve, but at the moment, this is what we're looking like without injuries. So who knows if some guys choose to sit out, if the Nets have a couple guys who possibly are either injured or have something, there's gonna be room because the Nets the big three has not been healthy at the same time this year. I don't think it has. Anyways, moving on to the West. Okay, again, the Phoenix Suns, one of the best teams in the NBA right now. First in the West, I believe. Devin Booker, Chris Paul makes sense. Both of these guys are dominating the league right now. It only makes sense to have them both as some guards. Rudy Gobert, front court. Okay. Don't know how well he's been playing basketball this year, but okay. Okay. Jazz are actually doing better than I thought. Gobert, wow, 16 points, 15 boards, 2 blocks per game. Okay, not bad. Good. I can respect it. Over Wiggins? No. I don't think over Wiggins. So we're going to continue with these other 3 front court nominations and see who would I put over Wiggins. Because I don't know, like, is Wiggins really the second best front court member in the NBA right now? On the West side. That's healthy. Draymond, the donkey himself. Yeah, I mean, Draymond made the All-Star game with 8 points, 8 boards, 7 assists. I'm confused, but okay. And finally, the Minnesota Timberwolves are sending Karl Anthony Towns as the final front court member. With 24 points, 10 rebounds, 4 assists. Again, Karl Anthony Towns is one of the top 5 centers in the NBA behind Embiid, Jokic, Bam Adebayo, DeAndre Ayton, Karl Anthony Towns. I think those are my top 5. If I'm missing anybody, let me know. My mind is just like blanking right now, but that's besides the point. Wild card spots. Luka Doncic is somehow a wild card, and that's somewhat surprising to me, but guards wise, it only makes sense. I think I'd rather start Luka at the 4 over Wiggins. I'd rather start Towns at the 4 over Wiggins. Like, I'm very confused by the Wiggins nomination. Hell, even the Draymond nomination was a little bit of a stretch, but Luka, as much as he may take the blame for a lot of the stuff as of late, guy's averaging pretty much a triple-double, but the thing is, Westbrook, he can shoot the damn ball. So, Doncic, 26, 9, and 9. Those are triple-double numbers. Those are good. Those are really good. And finally, Donovan Mitchell, another member of the Utah Jazz. It only makes sense to me. Because he's got to be one of the number 1 guys on that team. He is, and if he's not, then something's up that I am not too sure about. But if my phone, okay, well, I can't really see stats for Mitchell right now, but I know he's doing what he always has done, and that is be a consistent player, a consistent dominant. I'm not sure I understand. Is there something else I can help with? There goes my Apple Watch again, but the point here is Donovan Mitchell, really good. I think, again, Luka and Donovan Mitchell could both be reserve guards, but the problem is the West is so dominant right now that there's not room for they have to be nominated as wild cards, and it only makes sense that they are. So I can't say anything about it. Everybody who's here deserves to make it. I don't know what Draymond had. I think what it is with Draymond for the Warriors. He's a big team spacing guy, and I think that he influences everybody else on the court to do better. I think that's the kind of thing here, but There's got to be some kind of snubs out there, man. They're not coming to mind right now, but if I do a little bit more editing during this video, you'll see on the screen. But with that being said, guys, I'm going to thank you all very much for watching this little video talking about my NBA predictions and NBA, reaction to the All-Star teams. More than happy to see a Raptor finally get back into the All-Star game. With that being said, thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you guys all next time. This is a little bit of a quick spontaneous upload. Let's see if I can get it done by the end of February 3rd. I will see you guys all next time. Peace out.